Hey everyone, welcome back to another Kevin's Kreations here on Geektopia Island. This is a special edition. We're finally getting to the set review. Finally, we have an English translation because A, they didn't give us all the translations in time. They didn't give us the full spoiler in time.
We're not special.
We tried to do translations earlier and it was
bad.
It was so bad.
It was, yeah.
So, we finally are here to the set review that everybody's been waiting for because they love our set reviews. Thank y'all for that. If you want to go join us on Patreon, we do have Patreon. The link is down below. Check it out. But with that, we're going to delve into the new set, Awakening of the Ancients, and we're going to go over what we think is, like, of the new cards. Essentially, our scale, I guess you would call it, our grading scale, is if it's New Frontiers worthy, Wanderer, or Limited. Is really, or terrible.
Or like super trash, but we barely give that out.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's gonna fall into one of those three.
Yeah.
And some are gonna be in multiples. But with that, they will be color coordinated, so you can go check in the description where things are. So if you want, like, just to look at the blue cards, you'll see the timestamps. With that, let's delve into it. We're starting with light.
All right.
Good old Ancient Moon Dragon. 2 white and 2 for an 8/8 flying dragon. This card gets +4/+4 as long as you control a moon.
What does that mean? I guess we'll find out soon.
There's not very many moons in this, but he's really, really good. He's fantastic in limited just because he's an 8/8 flyer.
Yeah.
And
it's
I
just
mean,
good.
He could be good in standard and New Frontiers, but I don't really see it that much. He's mostly going to be your limited, like, I'm going to kill you card.
Maybe in the future when they start printing out moon stuff, we'll see.
He'll be good in Wanderer too. He'll be good in Wanderer because they have a lot of moons that are really silly.
Oh yeah. The next one is Argonia?
Arcana.
Or Arcana. Sorry, my little old man eyes. Arcana Collector. 1 white, 3/3. This card gains +4/+4 and barrier as long as you control 4 or more light magic stones. Pretty good by my take for a 1-drop.
Mm-hmm.
Becomes a 7/7 and you can't touch it. So
yeah, but you gotta have 4 stones, which is kind of rough, but not really that difficult if you're playing mono white.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a 1-drop 7/7. Awesome.
It's pretty good. So really good in limited for sure.
Yeah, limited. It's good if you have the ability to play mono white. It's actually probably better in draft than it is in sealed.
Yeah.
Because sealed, you're not really guaranteed all one color, whereas draft you can be.
Pretty much, yeah.
Next up is Ares, the Knight of Emperor of the Burial Grounds.
Yeah.
2 white and 2 for a 10/8. He enters. He produces 2 white. And other light resonators you control gain +2/+2. As long as there are 4 more runes revealed, they gain +4/+4 instead. This dude's awesome in every way, shape, and form.
Exactly, yes.
He costs essentially 2 colorless, because yes, he costs 4, but you get 2 of it back.
Yep.
And then he makes your other dudes get bigger. And they get even bigger if you meet the runes, which you're probably going to meet in white just because they're super easy to get to.
Yep. And I don't know why they have to have a sexy archback for this Valkyrie. Or a deity, pretty much, but it works out.
Yeah,
really,
this
really
dude's
good.
definitely going to be New Frontiers. It's a bomb and limited.
Oh, yeah.
I could see it being in Wonder, but not as hard.
Alright, next one is Ballista Warrior. 2 white and 4, 7/17. At the end of your turn, recover this card. So you swing, you untap it, you can block. Simple as that.
It's cool. It's a limited, like, filler card.
Yeah.
If you need a card.
Pretty much, because 6, making it cost 6 is kind of the...
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really do a lot.
And it can even block flyers, which is weird because it's a ballista.
Yeah.
So, flavor fell.
Next up is Brunhild's Shield. 1 white for a 0/7 Valkyrie. Flying. Banish this card. Target resonator gains eternal until the end of the turn. This card is awesome.
Super good.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Y'all know we love cards like Flourishing Hope, and that's what this is as a creature. So with Ares, we talked about earlier, you make this thing able to attack and be like, hey, swing. Oh, you're going to kill my dude? No. Eternal.
Yeah. And it's a 0/7 flyer, so enjoy that, aggro decks.
Yeah.
And the art's cool, too.
Yeah, so New Frontiers definitely going to be used in the White Weenie decks.
Limited's good, too.
Limited, it's a bomb.
Yeah, it really is. Because there's so many limited kill spells in limited, so this will just ruin the day for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Delphinius,
flying giant beast in the sky. So it costs 3 white and 3, 13/15. It has flying. Enter. Destroy all resonators with flying your opponent's control. It's good and limited, for sure.
Yeah, I think that's really about it.
It clears the way for you to swing with him, and then that's it. That's all it is.
I mean, I do have a weird plan for this card just because, but it's not like a good card by any stretch of the word. But yeah, mostly a limited card.
That's all.
Next up is Holy Night Burial Grounds. 1 white for an addition, Ancient Rune. Whenever a resonator you control is put into a graveyard from the field, put a grave post counter on this card. Resonators you control get +2/+2 as long as there are 3 or more on this. If there are 7 or more, they get +4/+4 instead. So again, you're pumping your dudes, but this is on an enchantment.
Yeah. And the fact that the 1-drop, you can just 1-drop and then turn 2, like 1-drop creatures, and then just get this pumping real good.
Yeah, it's pretty silly.
All right, the next one, Holy Steed of Faith. 2 white, 3, 10/10. When resonators you control attack, you gain 400 life. Limited bomb.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's definitely a limited good card because you're just like, hey, I have a 10/10 for 5 already.
Yeah.
And then I gain life, which is hard for people to deal with the limited.
And not just like any life, but 400 life.
And each time we do detect,
like,
doesn't matter
400,
what
400,
else.
400 is like, whoa, slow down there.
Yeah. Little Horse is pretty silly and limited.
Like, hold your horses, right?
I hate you.
Yeah.
God, I hate you.
I'm tired.
Next up is Kara, the Valkyrie of the Red Lance. She has 1 white for a 4/4 Valkyrie. You can pay a white, she gains flying and first strike until the end of turn, or you can pay a red and she gains +2/+2 until the end of turn. This is actually one of my favorite cards of the set just because it's A, the art's amazing,
yeah,
and B, the card is just really good.
It's powerful.
So you pay 1 white, she gains flying and first strike. You can pay multiple instances of red and she gets plus that damage. So you're like, swing. Oh, you can't block her? Pump 4 into her. Take 8 more. Why not? It's so good.
Super limited bomb. I think it's definitely New Frontiers playable.
Yeah. It is playable New Frontiers, but it's definitely a bomb and limited, like you said. That's fantastic.
And no matter what stones you get, she's going to benefit from it.
Oh, yeah.
Now, my eyes are... What does this say?
Linospheria? Yeah.
Yeah, vast land of the above clouds. Sorry, we're also using a website that just grabbed this from other things, so the text is weird. Anyways, 2 white addition. At the beginning of your main phase, produce 1 white. If there are 4 or more runes revealed in your rune area, produce 2 white instead. So it's just a little mini ramp for white, which is weird.
And this is the land that Rayquaza went to because he's on the card, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's got a Pokemon on it, really.
Yep. It's almost named after him, too.
Yeah. Card is really pretty good, though. I don't really see it being used in limited. I could see just like a weird deck in standard for it.
Yeah, and because if you draw this late game, it's kind of blah.
Yeah,
for sure.
You're like, cool. I mean, I guess I could get mana.
I get more mana. I already have 8 stones, but I'll get more.
Next up is Moonlight Nocturne. 1 white and 1 for Divinity 2 Chant Rune. It's got quick cast. You can pay 1 more to play this card from Rune area. Return target rest or resonate to its owner's hand 4/C2. I personally don't like this card at all.
This card's kind of bad. This is really bad.
Because it's 3 mana to play from a rune area. And it returns a tap dude.
Yeah.
And 4/C2. I mean, cool, you get to lay the top 2, but
Like 4/C2 is what's going to throw it over the edge. And I would not put it in your rune area. I would just put it in your main deck. And I like it and I don't at the same time. Like, because just the 4/C2.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know how powerful it is until you actually play it in a deck. And so maybe this will actually surprise us later.
Yeah, who knows? It's not the first time we've been proved wrong if a card's good or not.
Yeah.
I don't like it currently.
And why is that Adam looking like a weasel?
Yeah, I think so.
It's weird. Alright, next. Priest of Minerva. 1 white and 1, 5/7, human. Rune 2, so when you have 2 runes revealed, enter the battlefield, you gain 500 life.
He's okay.
He's okay.
I could see him take place in the Brunhild deck, but not very many of them. He's like a sideboardy card, if anything, against red, but...
Exactly. And limited filler.
Yeah. Yeah, he's okay in limited, because he can block pretty much anything.
Yeah, stats are good, so that's why he doesn't suck too bad.
Next up is Sapling of the Treasure Tree. It's 1 white for a 0/10, or 0/100, I'm sorry. It's a treasury item. You tap, discard a card, remove this card from your hand, produce 3 white.
From the game. Sorry, you said hand.
Yeah,
I was like,
wrong.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
How do you tap it in your hand?
Yeah, sorry. So like tap, discard a card, remove this card from the game, produce 3 white. You can pay a white and banish this card, destroy target addition. So I can see this card being a sideboard card in New Frontiers, just because it's a creature that can either give you mana or kill a dude or kill an addition, but that's really about it for sideboard.
And like, maybe if you go super hard ramp, because if you play this turn 1, man, was it Uracell on turn 2 or whatever? She costs 5.
The Mistletoe. You play that
Mistletoe, yeah.
3. Yeah.
You're just like, thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Heart.
Enjoy dealing with that.
I have a big night thing. Good. Thanks.
All right, next one. Shower of Light Blades. 2 white and 1 quick cast. Divinity 2. You may pay 1 more to play. I always hate that text. Like, there's so many other good cards that pay 1 less. Anyways, 1 more ruined area. Destroy target attacking or blocking resonator. Now, while we were doing the translations, I harked really hard on this card because I think it super sucks. But the fact that it says blocking creature makes it slightly worth it. But not in the rune deck. I would not put it in the rune deck.
I don't know. I could see it being in a rune deck because I wouldn't mind paying for it when I needed to be able to get through.
Limited, for sure, in the rune deck. Because that's just a surprise. You're just like, I win, thanks.
Well, yeah, that's a free card in limited. You're just like, thanks.
Yeah.
Limited, it's fantastic in your rune deck. New Frontiers, it could be, but there's probably better.
Yeah.
It's very iffy.
Very, very, very iffy.
Next up is Snow of Linosferia.
Yes.
A 1 white and 1 for quick cast chant. If damage will be dealt to resonators you control this turn, prevent 200 of it. Draw a card.
This is the one that broke our minds with the translation, so we stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, this card was awful on translations earlier. But this card's like kind of meh in my opinion, because if you're paying 1 or 2 mana to do that, it feels like it should be 1 mana, but I think that'd be too strong at 1 mana.
It would be, actually.
I don't know. I don't really like it all that much. I understand it, but it's mostly like a combat trick that's good and limited.
Like, it's good against Sandstorm if it gets super positive or crazy out there, because you just prevent the Sandstorm and you draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Alright, Soul Renaissance. Yeah? Resonance, sorry. God, I'm so tired. I apologize. Resonance. 1 white and 1. Divinity 1. You may pay 1 less. See, there we go. I like that. When it's in your rune area. Choose 1. Put target resonator from your graveyard into your hand. That's good. Put up to 3 target heroic spell resonators from your graveyard into your hand. So limited's good, and if you play heroic, then that's super good.
Yeah. So that little horse earlier, you can get it back.
Yeah.
And all the other silly heroic spirits.
They just help each other out. Just for one white, you're like, I have a full hand. Thanks.
Yeah, I think this card could be really good in like the New Frontiers format in the new Brunhild deck, just because it's 1 white, get a dude back. It's fantastic. I mean, she already has another one that does it, but the other one brings it into play.
But it's only 2 or less, correct?
Yeah.
So this is for all the dudes.
I think this is good. It'll be hit or miss where it goes, honestly.
Especially since it's Divinity 1, which will even out some of the Divinity new cards, so that's good.
Next up is Spirit of Cloud. It's a white and 2 for a 4/6 flyer. Prevent all damage that will be dealt to this card by resonators during your opponent's turn. This card's actually pretty awesome for a common. I love it in limited. Card's awesome in limited. You're like, hey, block all your things.
Dude, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really, really good.
And it does not break it's got flying and it flies.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of them. Finally.
Yeah, jinx.
Yeah.
For sure, limited goodness bomb for a common. For a common, this is super good.
I don't really see it being used too much in Standard or New Frontiers, honestly, but limited, it's fantastic.
Yeah. Alright, Traveler of the Sea of Clouds. 1 white and 3, Divinity 2, Master Rune. Whoa, what's this? I've literally not seen any of these cards, so this is a surprise. And this... Oh, never mind. I was looking at the art. It's silly. You may pay 3 less to play this card if your J ruler is Adam, so 1 white. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Reveal any number of resonators with different total costs from among them and put them in your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your deck in random order. If this card was awakened, you may put them on the field instead. Example, i.e., if there are resonators with total cost 1, 2, and 2, you may reveal a 1 and a 2. The awakening is 4 and 2, so therefore with Adam, it is 5 to put 3 dudes on the field potentially, and this card's good.
Yeah, the Awakening is 2 white and 2.
We saw a lot of people hate on this card, and this card is good. It's good early game, and it's good late game.
Yeah, especially if you're running Adam, just because this card is actually really strong in him. It's a chant master rune, so you can run it as just a card in his main deck, which is silly.
Yeah.
You're like, pay 1 mana, get some dudes. Thanks. Cool. And then you get to trigger Adam because he deals with runes still.
Yeah, and if he's flipped, then therefore you can do this instant speed. Mm-hmm. And then you're just like, I got 3 dudes on your turn.
Hey-o! Yeah, the card's really silly.
It's good. It's good, like I said, late game, early game, because you can be like, turn 1, let's go get a Resonator. Why not? For 1 mana. Or get 2 or 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be good in New Frontiers for sure. It'll probably be like a 1 or 2 of in New Frontiers. It's really good in Limited just because you get to put it in your rune deck and play it late game.
Exactly.
Because you can. But hey, whatever. Why not? Next up is Volley. 1 white, quick cast, chant. This card deals 300 damage multiplied by the number of Resonators you control to target J/Resonator.
This card's a trap.
Yeah, very much so. It's cool.
Yeah.
It'll be good and limited, but it makes you play big and you don't really want to do that.
Yeah. Especially if you play in New Frontiers where there's a lot of board wipes and kill and stuff. You think you're going to do it, but you're not. But limited, yeah, pretty good. Pretty decent.
Yeah. This card is okay just because it can hit a J, but it's still not good.
Yeah.
It's just not.
All right, next one. How do you say that? Please help me.
I'm going to go with Ygnitsve.
Ygnitsve, Spirit of L'Oreal. Not the shampoo. 2 white, 2, 8, Spirit. It does not fly. It has wings. Whenever you play a Resonator spell, this card gains +4/+4 until end of turn. The ability only triggers once per turn. This card gains Drain as long as you control 7 or more light magic stones. Limited, really good.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be playing Resonators, and it's a 12/12, and then hopefully late game you're gaining life from that.
Yeah, but it's 7 light stones, so it's going to be rough if you're playing limited. But
that's true.
It has wings and doesn't fly, so I already hate it. But
yeah,
it's still good.
She's colorful.
Limited, it is good.
Yeah.
That is it for white. We're going to go right into red, so join us on this little part. Here we go. First up is Asakna Training Grounds.
Yeah.
A red and 1 for an addition Ancient Runes. You tap, put a 1/1 counter on target Fire Resonator.
Oof.
That could be kind of cool. I don't see it doing a lot in New Frontiers, but limited's a bomb.
Yeah.
You're just turn. Like, make this dude big.
This dude's big. And if you get multiple of them, you're just like each turn.
Yeah, limited, this card's awesome. It could be used in New Frontiers, but not very much of it.
I would like to see how that works. Bird of the Scorching Sand. 1 red, 3 for a 10/9 flying. Yes, thank you.
Heyo.
Enters. Banish a fire magic stone. Oh.
And then it loses its coolness right there.
Yeah. Maybe? Yeah, because it's going to be killed real quick.
I mean, the only time this is cool is because we can play cards like Statue where we play red without paying the stones. So you're like, pay 4 mana, get a 10/8 for 10/9 flyer that I don't lose a stone on. Great.
See, that's super cute. You just float in there. It's like, it says banish a fire magic stone. If you have none, then you can. That's fine.
Great. Cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I still don't think this card's worth it.
No.
But it could be good and limited.
If you can surprise them with limited, I would do it.
Yeah. Next up, Contract Forged in Sand. 2 red and 1 for Divinity 2 Chant Rune. You may pay 1 less to play this from a rune area. As an additional cost to play this card, banish a Resonator. Recover target Resonator. It gains +4/+4 until the end of turn.
Gross. This card is bad.
Yeah. This card has too many things for it to trigger.
Okay. We usually say for limited, but no, this is bad.
It looks cool, but
it looks cool. The idea is cool, but the fact that it costs too much and you gotta banish a dude only to get it +4/+4, nothing else.
I mean, there's already a card in red that right now does this, but 2 creatures. You're like, those 2 dudes get +4/+4.
And you can't even recover target J Resonator.
This card's bad.
It's bad. Don't.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Next is Flame Dragon Summoning. 2 red and 3 Divinity 2 Chant Rune. You may pay 1 less when you play in your rune area. This card deals 800 damage to target J Resonator. Search your deck for a dragon with total cost 5 or less. Put it in the field. Shuffle your deck. This card is ridiculous.
So where the last card was real bad, this card's real good.
Real good.
So you're like, 4 mana, I'm going to shoot your dude, go get another dragon, and shoot that dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I can. Or you're just like, go get a big dragon because I can. This card's awesome.
And the fact that it's Divinity 2 as well.
Yeah. You're not really losing out.
Not at all.
4 mana, you kill a dude and get a dude.
And 5-drop no less. So turn 4 you have a 5-drop, you're already on curve.
Oh, even then, this card can hit a J too.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Definitely, if you're playing red and you want to you're playing dragons, play this card.
Yeah, play immediately.
New Frontiers, definitely usable. Fushai is going to love this card. It
Yeah.
actually just goes straight into Fushai decks. And limited, it's pretty cool if you get the dragon. Really.
Yeah.
Next up is Ghost of Asakna. A red and 2 for 12/10. He's a heroic spirit. So there you go.
Hey, spirits.
When this card is targeted by a spell, banish it. He's okay.
I like this card a lot.
I don't.
Like, if they're going to kill it, they're just going to kill it anyway. So why not have a 12/10 for on turn 3 or 2 with the key, the coin.
Yeah.
But I like it. Use unlimited immediately.
Yeah, definitely limited because they don't have as many spell kills.
He is a common. Draft this guy every single time you can. Just draft him.
And the heroic spirit spells. You're just like, put him back into play.
Because draft rolls, you can have as many copies as you want.
Yeah.
So 15 of this guy if you get.
Hey, don't think you can't get it. I got 13 of a card once, so you can get there.
Oh yeah. All right. Next is Isis Elite Guard. 2 red, 6/5. This card gains +0, +3 in swiftness as long as you control 2 or more other resonators. Meh.
See, I kind of like this card. It's not like the crazy best, but
Yeah.
it can get through a lot.
I enjoy that the toughness gets increased later game because you really want to play this turn 2, but if you can't, then it has a bonus to it.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's a good card for sure.
It's definitely going to be good and limited just because you get bigger booties to not die to things.
Yeah.
I could see it in New Frontiers, but not very many of, honestly.
Yeah, swiftness and limited is really good too.
Next up is Kana, Descendant of the Oracle. 3 red for a 5/8 human. You may pay 2 red less to play this card as long as there are 5 or more magic stones.
I like it.
And he enters, you target resonator gets +4/+0, and then rune 4, she gains swiftness.
Jesus.
This card has got Value City on it. Good
right.
lord.
So late game, it's a 1-drop that pumps itself and it has swiftness.
Yeah.
I like it.
1-drop 9/8.
Yeah.
With swiftness.
Yeah.
That card's good.
The card's good.
Definitely a bomb in limited, even if you have to pay the 3 red, because you're like, I don't care, I'm still going to be big.
Yeah.
And then it's pretty good in New Frontiers. I like it.
I can see it being used for sure. Alright, Kana's Attendant. 1 red, 3/3. Tap. Target fire resonator gains +2/+2 until end of turn. If Kana Descendant Oracle... Wait. If it's Kana, the one we just talked about, it also gains swiftness and precision.
Great. So you don't have to have rune 4 with her. You're just like, oh, cool. She gets swiftness and precision.
That's weird. That's good.
If you're playing Kana, you might as well play this thing.
Yeah.
Because it just helps her out. It doesn't hurt you. So
No.
I'm in a 3/3, so it can attack still.
And it also targets other fire resonators too. So done.
Yeah. So definitely play this card if you're playing Kana. Otherwise, it's just okay.
Yeah.
Next up, Mind Like Still Water. 1 red, quick cast Divinity 1, chant rune. You may pay 1 more to play this card from a rune area. Target resonator gains barrier chant until the end of turn. This card's also kind of a trap because it's barrier chant.
Yeah.
It's okay, but I mean, there's a lot of other cards you can play in that area for that rune. I don't like it that much.
I think it's limited goodness. Decent limited because it's 2 mana protect your dude from their kill spell. But still, yeah, it's kind of a trap in New Frontiers.
I'm not a huge fan of it.
No. Alright, next. Moon the Crimson Sand. 1 red, 3. It's a 1/15. Okay. It's a sand moon. You can pay 1 red. This card gains flying until end of turn. Okay. When this card leaves the field, it deals 300 damage multiplied by the number of fire magic stones you control to each resonator. Jesus. Yours as well. So, this card's bad.
I don't know. I kind of like this card. It's silly.
If you do, like, say you do burn with this card, because you'll have barely any other resonators, and it's a 15, so it blocks everything, even flying. I don't know. This hurts my soul a little bit.
This card's weird and limited
Yeah.
because it can block everything, but I don't know how good it is.
Yeah. It can block the the generic J rulers. So I don't know.
We'll have to see where this card goes. I'm kind of torn on it right now. I could see it in New Frontiers, but not very much of. But it's weird to me that a big circle of blob can get flying, but things with wings don't have flying.
Yeah. It's just... It's all...
Next up is a Mountain Dragon. 2 red and 4 for a 2015.
Okay.
Flying Dragon. He enters. This card deals 200 damage multiplied by the number of fire magic stones you control to target Resonator. It's kind of cool.
I like this guy.
He's really good and limited. Dude kills things.
Does Fuchsia grab any dragon?
No.
No.
It's 5.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason they made it. Yeah.
There's a reason why they made a 2015 cost 6.
Yeah. He's not really good with Fuchsia that much. The like master rune of Fuchsia, the one that goes and gets a dragon that you pay X for. That one's cool and can get him, but otherwise it's not so good.
Limited bomb though.
Yeah, this dude's badass in limited. You're just like, bah! Kill your thing.
And I have a 2015 flying.
Good luck!
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Alright. Nyarlathotep, the Return of Chaos. 2 red, 5/5. It's a Cthulhu Wanderer. You may play this card from your removed area. You may pay 1 more to play this card from your removed area. Oh, okay. Tap. Remove the card from the game. Draw a card. 2 red. Remove this card from the graveyard from the game. Banish Fire Magic Stone. Destroy target Resonator.
I like this card a lot. Like, a lot.
Because it just keeps coming and it keeps destroying and...
You can't really get rid of this card.
Nope.
Not really. But it's just... It plays really weird.
Mm-hmm.
But in limited, she's good just because she can keep bringing herself back. And in New Frontier, she's gonna have a lot of tricksy stuff that you can do with her. So I definitely think this card's gonna see some play in the red decks. I mean, it gives red draw, which is silly.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you don't lose anything for it because sure, you just gotta pay some more mana to play her later, but whatever.
Yeah.
I like this card. I think it'll be in both limited and New Frontiers. I think it's better in limited just because you can do more with it.
Just the only thing that hurts me is the banish the Fire Magic Stone.
Yeah.
Which is a little rough. But, we'll see.
Yeah, well, definitely. Next up is Sand Upheaval. 2 red and 3 for a chant. This card deals 2,000 damage to target J/Resonator and 500 damage to its controller. This card is awesome and limited.
Yeah.
Because you're like, blow that thing up, you take some damage. It's really good.
I like it.
I don't see it being in New Frontiers, honestly, because it costs a lot, but limited, it's a bomb.
Yeah, I would definitely... It's a common too, which is ridiculous, so...
Yeah.
Go for it. Alright, next up is Shadow of Chaos. 1 red, 3/3. This card gains +3/+3 in swiftness as long as you control 4 or more magic stones.
Fire magic stones.
Or fire magic stones. So it's a 6/6 for 1 with
yeah.
swiftness. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Late game.
I think it's really good late game in New Frontiers. It's okay in limited.
Yeah. It's okay in limited. The art's a little too much. There's a lot going on there for one drop.
I do like it though. It'll be really cool and limited to see what it can do.
Yeah.
Or in New Frontiers. Next up is Shu, the Ruler of Air. 1 red for a 1/3 Ascendant. You tap, remove a fire resonator or a fire card in your graveyard from the game, produce a red. You can tap, pay a red, discard a fire card. This card deals 600 damage to target resonator.
Nice. This
dude's awesome. He sets up a lot of stuff in New Frontiers really well. And he combos really well with the Nyarlathotep we just talked about.
Yep.
I think this dude's going to be fantastic, and he's going to be more powerful in New Frontiers than anything because you get to build around him, whereas in Limited, he's still good, but not as strong.
Yeah. I like that card a lot.
Yeah.
Next one. Yay! Spyro of Chaos. 2 red and 3 Divinity 2. It is a Master Rune. You may pay 3 less to play this card if your ruler is Isis. This card deals 1,000 or 1,000. 1,000 damage, that's correct, to target Resonator. If the card would deal more damage to the Resonator, then its defense, the card deals the rest of that to the Resonator's controller. I super like this card. For 2 red mana, you destroy dude and they take some damage. And it's super good. I think it's really good.
Yeah, this card's pretty good for what it can do, because you gotta imagine most of the dudes you're gonna be playing this on early, they're gonna take like 8.
Yeah.
7 or 8, because you're like, oh, it's a 3 drop or 3 toughness. Take 3, take 7.
Yeah, it's just good. The fact that it kills almost everything for 2 mana is just solid.
And what makes this card even sillier is Poison Stinger, the little rune from the first time. The first set says any time a chant does damage, it's doubled to a resonator. So it actually doubles the damage that this would do. So this does 20, and your opponent can take whatever's left.
Yeah.
Which is silly.
Which is really powerful
Yeah.
for 3 mana.
3 mana, you're like, bam! Take some damage.
Yep. Kill your Lorite, take a lot of damage. Thanks.
Yeah, definitely I think this will be used in Standard in New Frontiers for that, because Isis can just be like, that thing dies real hard.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, I don't see it doing a lot in Limited. It's cool. I'd play it in Limited just because it's 5 mana kill a thing.
I mean, Gnarlitip's just throwing a Cthulhu head at you.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Next up is the Sage's Afternoon Nap. A red and 1 for a chant. You may discard a Resonator. If you do, draw 2 cards.
Japan.
This card's kind of bad. It's okay.
I mean, in other TCGs, it's like a staple, but in Force of Will, who knows?
Yeah, I don't really think this card's all that great. Limited, I'm not going to play it. For New Frontiers, I would just play the other one that can get you any, 2 cards off the top.
Yeah.
Because it's same 2 mana, you just get to look and dig 5. It gets like a Resonator and a chant.
Yeah, so don't play it.
I think there's better.
Yeah. Next one, Thunder Dragon. 3 red and 1, 9/8, Flying Swiftness, which is super great. Enter. You may discard a card at random. Wait, you may discard a card. If you do, this card deals 800 damage to target Resonator.
This dude's awesome.
This dude is really awesome. And the fact that it's a 9/8 Swiftness, just immediately flying, and then you can kill a dude if you want.
This dude's fantastic.
Yeah.
4 mana, I'm going to destroy your board, and I don't care.
Yeah.
This dude's a bomb in Limited.
Yeah, for sure.
Huge bomb in Limited. And he'll be good in Standard just because he's another dragon that Fushai can go get and do silly stuff with. Next up is Ushaya, the Swordsmaster of the Eternal Flame. This dude is awesome looking.
Yeah.
3 red and 3 for 17/11.
Okay.
Already pretty good. 5 Resonators you control gain Swiftness. You enter, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may put a Resonator with total cost 5 or less from among them into the field. Put the rest on the bottom in random order.
Oof.
Yes, please.
Yes.
This dude is badass in every format ever played.
Oof.
So, Limited, you're getting 2 dudes.
He's a bomb.
New Frontiers, you're getting 2 dudes.
And you're swinging. Because it says all fire resonators.
Your fire resonators have swiftness. So that 5-drop that you're getting is another big dragon. You're just like, die.
And it counts himself. It doesn't say others. So you're swinging 17. That's good. That negates his 6-drop because you're losing no time, pretty much, for 2 dudes and swinging.
Yeah, this dude is worth every bit of the mana you have to pay for him.
Oh yeah, agreed.
Yeah, he's good.
Warrior lurking beneath the sands. 1 red, 1. He's a 6'4" coward. Room 2. Enter. This card does 400 damage to target Resonator. He's okay.
He's pretty good, actually, for Room 2. But yeah, hiding behind the sands.
That is true, because if you have Room 2, and there's a lot of 3 defense that we've been seeing through the whole colors, so yeah, it could be good. It could be good, especially in Limited.
Yeah, Limited, this dude's kind of a bomb if you have the 2 runes. You have to have them, which is kind of rough, but Standard he could be good too.
Yeah.
We'll see. Next up, we're going to delve right into blue. We're starting with the Butterfly Gimmick. It is a blue and 1 for a 3/3 flyer. He's a machine.
Yep.
It enters, you look at the top 5 of your deck. You may put a card named Butterfly Gimmick from among them into your field. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order.
This is very meta of you. Butterfly Gimmick. It's a gimmick card. There's no point in having this. Unless there's a lot of things that trigger with machines, which we will see. But
does this get... It still triggers the other ones, right? Can you get all 4 on the same one?
Look at the enter.
That's awesome. That makes it a lot better.
So if you draft it, you just draft your whole deck.
You draft a bajillion of these and you're like, fuck!
Next turn, you're dead.
Yeah.
By turn 3.
You better board wipe, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to swing a lot of 3/3 flyers. Card's silly and limited if you get a lot of them in draft.
It's a common.
Go ham.
Go ham on it.
But in New Frontiers, I don't really know what's going to do because machines are kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to see what this does.
Yeah. All right, next one. Chronos Envy. 1 blue and 1, 4/4. He's a wizard. Enter. Search your deck for a card and set your deck for a card and put it into the graveyard, shuffle your deck. That can be really good. If there's reanimator stuff, or just you can also do it with Norlatep, put her in the graveyard, and then you can do all that shenanigans.
Yeah. And he could be pretty silly with the right type of thing,
right? And the picture's pretty good too.
Limited, he's kind of terrible.
Yeah,
actually, but New Frontiers, he's got a lot he can work with.
Yeah.
Next up is Commanding Gaze, a blue and 1 quick cast chant. Target J resonator gains -4/-0 until end of turn. It must attack or block this turn if able, and force E2.
Ooh, I like this in limited for sure.
Yeah, limited. This card's awesome.
This card's really good
because you force your hand. You're just like, hey, that thing's doing something.
Yeah, and then you can force E2. Look at the top 2 and see what you want to do with them.
Card's pretty good.
Yeah, the card's really good.
Limited, it's really good. I don't see it being used in New Frontiers, honestly, at all.
Yeah.
But limited, it's good.
Next one. Fenrir's second form, right? Yeah. Fenrir, sorry. 2 blue and 4. It's a 10/11. Flying. This card gains quick cast as long as it is in your hand and there are 4 or more runes revealed from your rune area. Enter, put target resonator on top of its owner's deck. Draw 2 cards. Wow.
Old Fenrir Pokemon evolved. Yay! This is his second form. He does the same 2 abilities practically. And he gains flying. And quick cast. Because why not? That's what you need to do.
This is like classic TCG like control creature. Like if you're just playing straight up control, this is a creature you want and need. It does everything you want it to, pretty much.
Yep.
I like it. I don't know. New Frontiers super control is what I would put it at.
Yeah. It's a bomb and limited. I have a 10/11 flyer. Good luck.
And puts a dude on top of the owner's library and you draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, limited, it's a bomb. Next up is Fiendish Mirror. A blue and 3 for a 0/4. It's a fairy tale. When this card is put into a graveyard from the field, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a resonator, put it into the field.
There you go. It's going in that one deck that we did.
It's pretty silly.
It's silly. I would not play Unlimited though.
No, yeah, limited is not that good. I honestly don't think I played in New Frontiers either.
I don't know.
There's a 2-drop that does that better.
Yeah, but in limited though?
I'm not playing this in limited.
It's a blocker.
I don't care.
Get a free dude
it's better. No, don't play this.
Don't. It's a trap. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. All right, Freya, Royal Palace. There's a bunch of stuff on the art I can't read. She's a mage.
Contraption mage.
1 blue, 0/2 wizard machine. This card gains +0/+4 as long as you control another machine, so that's easy enough. If you would draw a card during your draw phase, you may instead look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put a card from among them in your hand, and the rest in the graveyard. This card is good.
Yeah.
This card is super good.
Yeah. She's definitely amazing in like every play ever.
Oof.
She'll definitely be in New Frontiers because she's a 0/6 if you're playing her with Arthur or any other machine.
Yeah.
But she can be in any kind of blue deck because she doesn't have to get the +4 bonus. It's just the fact that she digs too deep when you draw instead is so good.
And she triggers all the machine triggers. Good.
Yeah, definitely playable card in all formats.
Yes.
Next up is Freya's Transforming Cane. 1 blue for a 3/3 machine. This card gains +3/+3 and cannot be blocked as long as you control 4 or more water magic stuff.
Whoa. Yes, please.
That card's pretty good for if you have the stones, because you're just like, hey, 6/6, don't block me.
Just mono blue machines, and it's a 6/6 unblockable.
It's pretty good.
It wins. It wins games.
Good.
Although it doesn't fly and it's in the air. Anyways. Garmheld, Half of God. 2 blue, 1, 5/8, God Wanderer. Whenever another resonator enters the field under your control, produce a blue. This triggers once per turn. Tap, banish this card. Produce 1 for each resonator you control. Play this. This is bad. Maybe. Play this ability only during your turn. It's for Awakening, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I don't like it.
It's cool. I don't really know where its place is. It could be used in New Frontiers just because it can do a lot, but I don't really see it doing much else.
The fact that it's a SR for whatever this is supposed to do, I don't play it.
There you go.
I'm sorry. That's bad.
Next up is Gamequest's Phantasmal Warrior, a blue and 1 for a 5/5. Rune 2, he enters, return target resonator with total cost 2 or less to its owner's hand.
This guy is better than his owner. Okay, he's pretty good.
Is he wearing a bra?
Yeah, it's literally what I was just thinking too.
His armor's weird. Definitely just to get past the armor, but he's cool and limited if you have the Rune 2, because he just is like, hey, bounce that thing.
Looks like Gamequest's really friendly with his Phantasmal Warriors, huh? Yeah.
I don't know where this dude's place is either. He'll be cool and limited. Like, he's good and limited, but New Frontiers, I don't know if it'll be used, honestly.
Yeah, to be honest. Guinevere's Investigation. 1 blue quick cast. Look at your opponent's hand, draw a card.
It's okay.
It's okay. Limited filler.
Yeah, it's like a standard, or like a New Frontier sideboardy card if you want to know some stuff, but I don't even know if it's worth it then.
Yeah. Like, almost if you play against AU or a combo deck, I would use it, because then you're like, okay, they don't have the combo, or they do.
Yeah.
Besides that, no.
Yeah. Next up is Loki's Insight, a blue and 1 for Divinity 2 quick cast chant rune. You may pay 1 blue more to play this card from a rune area. Look at your opponent's hand, choose up to 2 cards with quick cast from among them. They discard those cards.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, this card is real good against wind.
Oh, yeah.
So you're like, oh, your counter spells? Get them out of here. Go away.
Your Lorites, you better play it now.
Yeah. Oh, you have quick cast? No, get out of here. I don't want you anymore.
Yeah, this card's good. It
Definitely
really is.
a good rune for Loki to have, just so... Because it's going to catch a lot of people. You're just like, hey, let me see your hand. Because blue doesn't have discard. And now they do.
Yeah, and the fact that it's quick cast makes it even better.
Mm-hmm. It's quite silly.
Nice, I like it. Next is Mecha Leviathan. 3 blue and 2, 12/13 machine. Banish another machine resonator, return target resonator to its owner's hand.
I don't know how I feel about this card.
I don't either.
Like, I think it's good, but I don't really think it's good.
1, doesn't have flying. He's a rare, and you have to banish dudes. It's not like tap certain machines and bounce a dude, which would have been good. And if he had flying. Maybe if you play limited butterflies with this machine, and then you're good.
There you go. Butterflies, Leviathans, go.
It's just bad. It's bad.
I don't...
It's a 6 drop, or a 5 drop.
I play him in limited just because he's a 6-mana 12/13 beater.
Or 5 mana 12/13. Maybe that's it. Just a good limited beater for blue.
Rawr! He's just a big dinosaurs. Next up is a mini Leviathan.
Oh, look how cute.
A blue and 2 for a 7/7. Enters, return target resonator to its owner's hand. Already better than the big one. Banish 2 mini Leviathan. Search your deck for a card called Leviathan and put it into the field. This dude's already better than his big brother.
Wait. For a deck with Leviathan in its name?
Oh, you can change it because you can go get other Leviathan cards. That makes it a little cooler. Weird.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're making more Leviathans. I mean, there's a couple old ones.
Too bad they can... Is Mosasaur Leviathan? Like,
No.
as a creature type?
No, but there's that old big Leviathan that costs like 8 mana that does a whole bunch of silly crap when it comes into play. That's weird. Yeah. I like him. I like little mini Leviathan.
I like him too. 3-drop bouncer tempo, dude.
Alright, so draft deck. Butterfly gimmicks, mini Leviathan, big Leviathan, go.
Go. Done.
That's draft deck.
Yep. Even goes on curve too.
Yeah.
Alright, next one. Ocean Beam. 2 blue and 2. Divinity 3 quick cast. You may pay... Okay, good. 1 blue, 1 colorless less to play this card. So, 2. Destroy target resonator with total cost 4 or more if you do draw 2 cards. That's good.
Wow.
Yeah. That's good.
Card's
I like
pretty good.
Especially in limited. So, you know, your late game dudes, and they play their big bombs, and you're just like, kill it, quick cast, I draw 2.
Goodness, I didn't realize we were just in Pokemon. Look at this. Little form, mini Leviathan.
Yep.
Big form, Mega Leviathan. And then Ocean Beam is his attack. Pokemon, power up.
Done.
Card is good, though. Ocean Beam is fantastic.
Ocean Beam is really
for what
good.
it does.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely played in limited and standard. Next up is a Repair Bug.
Oh.
A blue and 1 for 0/8 machine. Banish this card with paying a blue. Recover target machine.
This guy needs to cost 1 for me to care.
I don't like this card.
This card's bad.
It's not really worth it.
No.
2 mana and machines. You can play the machine that makes all your machines bigger. The Lord. The little Lord edition.
if it all did the thing like the white one does and give it eternal or something, because you're repairing it. If you untap it, you're not really repairing it. You're just flipping the switch button and all. We're done.
I don't like that card. Don't play that card.
Yeah, don't play that card. It's bad. Ruin Capital. 1 blue addition. At the end of your turn, put a ruin counter on this card. Then if there are 5 or more ruin counters, banish it. If you do, shuffle all resonators into their owner's decks. 2 blue and 1. Remove a ruin counter just in case you are... Oh.
In case that way you can pop it when you want to pop it.
But that's so mana intensive. But I guess, I don't know.
If you don't really care later on, you're just like, whatever.
Control deck. Just play this in a control deck.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do. You don't even care.
Limited, it's kind of silly because you're like, hey, this thing's happening. I choose when they happen.
Especially if it's late game and you play this turn 1, you're just like, alright, let's get there, I think.
Yeah, this card's weird. It could be seen in New Frontiers, but it's probably not.
I would like it better if you pay 3 to remove or add counter. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Next up is Soldiers of the New Round Table. 2 blue for Divinity 2 Chant Rune. You may pay 1 blue more to play this from a rune area. Draw X cards where X is the number of times that resonators attack this turn. I wanted to not like this card.
Just because the art's so silly and Japan-like.
But it's kind of cool.
It's kind of good.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's a good extra card in the rune deck for a hard machine deck.
And limited to also draw cards for 3 mana is really good. I like it.
Definitely usable.
And it doesn't negate... It's not just for machines either. It's any resonator.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it.
Hashtag Japan.
Yep. Alright, Strolling House. 2 blue and 3. 8/12. Rest another recovered resonator you control. This card gains +2/+2 and a turn. Limited okayness. This will tip the course in your favor in limited. Because if, the board gets all stopped up and you play this, it's endless of rest another resonator. So you just swing this guy. And be like, you want to block? Because something's dying. And then all your other dudes you tap. So I think it's good to throw the stalled board state in your favor.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Draft is really its place.
Yeah, unlimited, that's it.
It's not going to do anything else anywhere else.
No.
Next up is the Return of God.
Whoa.
A blue and 3 for Divinity 2 Chant Remaster Rune. You may pay 2 less to play this if your J-Ruler is Loki. So 2 mana. Look at the top 7 of your deck. You may put a resonator with total cost X or less from among them into the field where X is the number of magic stones you control. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in a random order. This card is awesome.
This card is really awesome.
2 mana. I can get whatever I want as long as it's turn 6 or 7.
Yep.
The card's fantastic. Good God.
And how much you search deeply too is what's really good.
Yeah. It's not 2. It's top 7.
Yeah, top 7 for 2 mana. Go.
If you're playing Loki, just play 4 of these. 3 in the board and 1 in the side.
Just do it.
Because I like it a little better than her actual Master Rune, but just because it can do more. The other one's cool because it eats a thing, but...
And you gain life. But if you're like us and you like creatures, this is what you do.
Yeah. But hell, either way, just play 4 of these in Loki. Whether you're doing Chant or Master Rune.
Yeah.
Just play 4.
Just do it.
The card's too good.
Alright. The Returnee from Twilight. Yep, that's what it says. 2 blue and 1. 8/8. Oh, it's a Cthulhu crazy monster. 1 blue. Remove 3 resonators in your graveyard from the game. Put this card from your graveyard into the field. Play this ability only during your turn. So this is like the
black disgrace. Yeah. The night
disgraced knight.
But blue has one now.
Yay! And it doesn't cost 3 blue. It costs 2 blue and 1. It's 8. I like this card.
Yeah, that card's really good.
Yeah.
The card's really good. You're like, oh, he's removed. I don't care.
Especially in limited. This card's really, really good. He's
different because he says 3 resonators from your graveyard, but that's okay.
That is the thing.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Alright, guys, that was it for blue. Next up, we're going to go right into the wind, starting with 200 IQ. It's a green and 1 for a chant with a little cute mouse on it. Put target chant from your graveyard into your hand. If this card was awakened, put up to 1 second chant from your graveyard into your hand. Awakening of 2 green and 1. This card is not good and limited. It's okay, but I wouldn't really use it. and it could be used in New Frontiers, but
Has
probably
spinning,
not.
Has spinning Aqua Soul.
It's a crappier one.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't really see much of a place though.
No.
Oh, it costs 2 mana normally? This card's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. It's just bad. And not quick cast, it's bad.
Yeah. Next up is Algernon, Mouse of Intellect. He is a green for a 2/2 Mouse/Wanderer. He enters, you put an intellect counter on this card. If you control 5 or more magic stones, you put 3 on him instead. You remove one of those counters from this card. This card gains +4/+2. And you can tap, remove 2 intellect counters from this card, search your deck for a chant, reveal it, and put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck. That's a lot of words for what this mouse does. I mean, it's cool. You can make him bigger, or you can go search for a chant. I think he'll be good in, like... Honestly, I think this dude's going to be good in Gil, which is kind of terrifying, because Gil's already strong.
Yeah. The fact that you go search for more chants that you need,
yeah,
ridiculous.
Because why not? You're just like, I'm going to go get some chants.
And it's a 1-drop, so it can do a lot of things. Yeah. And it's weird that he doesn't have the stipulation of, like, green magic stones. It's just magic stones.
Oh no, this dude won't be playing Gil actually, because he only puts one counter on him instead of 2, and you need 2 to remove it. Gil ain't wasting their time on this dude.
Nope.
Anyways, he's okay. He'll be in like a weird New Frontiers deck. I don't really see him being played that much though.
Nope.
Because there's a lot better 1-drop things.
Next one is Barrier Castle, 1 green and 1 addition. Whenever a wind-res entity you control is targeted by a spell or ability your opponent controls, counter that spell unless they pay 1.
This card is amazing.
It's really good.
In all formats.
Yep.
Like limited, standard, wanderer.
It really throws off people's tempo, for sure.
Yeah. This card will be a lot better in like constructed formats than it would be in limited, but it's still really, really good.
Because you can set it around an aggro deck.
Yeah. Next up is a dog Shikigami. 2 green for a 6/6. He enters, recover 2 target magic stones if you control a Yin Yang Master.
I'm too tired for that picture. He has inverse legs too, which is creepy.
You're picking out the weirdest things. He's really cool. He's a free 6/6. So he's definitely good in limited if you have a Yin Yang Master. But otherwise, he's kind of just okay.
Yeah. Alright, next one. Gunpowder Barrel. 1 green, quick cast. This card deals 200 damage to 2 target Resonators for C1.
Because Wind needed this.
Yeah.
This makes Rapid Fire Me so much better. Because you're like, 2 green mana, Rapid Fire Me, take 4 to all your dudes. 2 dudes, take 6.
And then 4 C1, just in case.
This card is good.
Yeah.
It's going to be used in New Frontiers for sure. It can be in limited good, but it's way better in New Frontiers. Next up is a Hunting Party. 2 green and 2 for an 8/7 Mimi Tribe. Enters, you draw a card, and you can discard a card. This card gets +4/+0 until the end of turn. Plays ability only once per turn.
It's okay. It's good and limited.
Yeah, it's good and limited. That's about the only place I like it.
It's definitely more of the party side than hunting, because everyone's dancing and naked, and it's just weird. Alright, next one. Kukunugachi?
The Shikigami, yeah.
Yes, Shikigami.
We'll call it that.
Yeah, we'll call it that. There's a G I threw in there. 1 green and 3, 7/12. It's a cat Shikigami. When this card is put in the graveyard from your hand by a spell or ability your opponent controls, put this card in the field instead. Enter, recover, target cat. Really weird. It's just really weird.
Yeah.
Because if they make you discard any card you want, then you just throw this on the field. But most black is they get to choose, so...
Yeah, most of them they get to choose, so you're not going to really do that. I mean, this does kind of stop the Tears of the Fallen, the free Lucifer card, but...
And it's a rare. Oof.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I mean, it's cool if they Tears of the Fallen you and you get this on turn 1, but...
I mean, limited 7/12 for 4 is good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Otherwise, it's really not that cool.
No.
Next up is Kukunochi's Dance. 2 green for quick cast Divinity 3. You may pay 1 green less to play this card from Maroon area. Change the target of target spell targeting a cat you control.
Oof.
Card's not so good.
No, because it specifies cat.
It's okay. New Frontiers is really where it's only going to be used at. limited, it's not that good because there's not that many cats.
Yeah.
I mean, there is quite a few, but who cares?
I mean, we'll get through the thing and see if we change our mind on that.
Yeah.
This one is definitely not a cat. Marine Beast of the Lost Isles. 2 green and 1. 8/8. Why isn't this a blue card? This card gains +2/+2 as long as you control a water magic stone. I literally didn't read that before I said that. This is weird.
I like this card a whole lot. I think they're going to bring back some form of a dual stone soon. Because why else would they make cards like that?
Yeah, a 10/10 for 3. This art's amazing too.
And I don't know what this thing is, but I love it.
I think it's
adorable.
I think it's a little Mimi tribe.
He's just
walking
chilling
along. Yeah, see, when the Mimi tribe approaches bodies of water, making themselves appear, but unappeasing?
Unappetizing.
Thank you.
Huh.
I didn't see the T.
Card is really cool.
Yeah, the card's really cool. The art's really good. And that looks awesome.
I like it. It's a 3-mana 10/10 if you have a blue stone, so that's pretty easy to get.
Especially for limited.
Yeah, limited, it's really strong. New Frontiers, it could be useful, but I don't really
Keep
know.
this in the back of your head for next sets, for sure.
Yeah. Next up is a Mimi Tribe Lager. A green and 1 for 6/6. Rune 2, enter, draw a card, then discard a card.
Meh.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I think there's a little better for 2 mana right now, but it's okay.
In limited, it's a 6/6, pretty much.
Yeah, definitely.
That works. Next one, Monkey Shigami. 1 green, 4/4. This card gets +1/+1 in swiftness as long as you control a Yin Yang Master. I don't like the fact that these are very specific to help each other kind of thing. Because, like, you have to play one vanilla, and then the other one helps the other one.
Yeah.
And then what if they kill it? Meh.
Yeah, it's okay. It's limited. It's going to be rough to play, but
Yeah.
it's cool and limited because it's a 4/4 for 1.
Right.
I'll take that. Next up is Nature's Beauty. A green and 2 for Divinity 2 Chant Master Rune. You may pay 2 less to play this if your J-Ruler's Chimimi. Until end of turn, you declare your opponent's blocks instead of your opponent. This card's awesome.
Card is busted.
With Chimimi, you're just like, hey, I'm going to pay 1 green and you can't block.
Yep.
Or that dude blocks here, this dude blocks there, that dude blocks there. Kill all your dudes.
Yep. Limited, you win.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is Alpha Strike. Pay 3, I win.
Yeah. New Frontiers, you probably get to Alpha Strike and win.
Yep.
Card's silly.
This card's really good. Rukugoa, Tree Shigami. 1 green, 2. It's a 3/10. If damage would be dealt to you, it would be dealt to this card instead. This card gains +2/+2 as long as you control Yin Yang Master. I really like this card.
This dude's really good.
This dude is really, really good. Because you can at least block one dude with him. And then you can take a lot of other damage too. Like, I don't know, that's really good.
And you don't have to have the Yin Yang Master for it to do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just added bonus. But this dude's really strong just because he gets to take all the damage for you.
Especially early game. Like, against aggro, you're just like, play this guy. Cool. You can't really hurt me.
I like that dude.
Yeah.
Next up is the Scroll Transporter. 1 green for a 3/3. This card gains +4/+4 and cannot be attacked as long as you control 4 or more magic stones. Win magic stones.
7/7 for one that can't be attacked? That's decent.
It's neat. I think the other 1 manas that do those are better.
Especially the one that can't be blocked.
Yeah,
Jeez.
but that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Limited, he's okay. Standard, he's not going to really be used, but he's okay, I guess.
Yeah, he's okay. The next one is Shaimi, the Shikigami user. 2 green and 1, 7/8. So here's a lot. Okay, he's a Yin Yang Master. Enter. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Shikigami from among them and put them in your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of your deck in a random order. You can tap, pay green, put a Shikigami with total cost 4 or less from your hand onto the field. Super good. Banish a Shikigami, so this card gains barrier until end of turn. So good. Really good.
This dude's really cool.
Especially turn 4 when you play it, and then have 1 green, so at the end of their turn, you just throw down a dude.
And he is a Yin Master, so he does all the little tricks with all the other ones.
Yep.
This dude's really cool.
Really cool, but I don't know if there's enough to even make it worth it.
Yeah.
Right now.
We'll have to see. This dude is really good and limited just because he can do a lot for you if you get some of the Shikigamis, but other than that, I don't really know what he's going to do. Next up is Shikigami Summoning. Green and 1 for Divinity 1 Chant Rune. You may pay 1 more to play this card from a rune area. The artwork is awesome, so it kind of makes up for
Yeah,
it.
the artwork is amazing.
Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may put a Shikigami with total cost 3 or less from among them into the field. If this card is awakened, put up to 2 into the field instead, and then you put the rest on the bottom in a random order. And then its awakening is a green and 1. So
in your hand, you pay 4 and you get 2 dudes, pretty much. And that pug cares not for any of your woes.
yeah, definitely not. This card's okay.
It's a good build around.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Yeah, I don't really see it doing a lot else. Limited, it's not so good, but...
Yeah. Unless you draft all of them.
Yeah, you have to get a lot of Shikigamis to be good.
Next one. 3 Beasts Conference. 2 green and quick cast. It's Divinity 1. You may pay 1 more to play this card from your rune area, but because that's okay, I accept this one. Because RAR, target J Resonator gains +4/+4 until in turn. You gain 500 life, and you draw a card. So, per mana, you get something to do with it.
This card's awesome.
This card's really good.
And the artwork is adorable.
Yep, super adorable. And it just, even if you have them in your main deck, it's 2 green to do all of that.
Yeah, it's a super good card.
Ridiculous.
Next up is 3 Beast Warrior Eagle Me. 1 green for a 3/3 Mimi Tribe Beast. Banish this card, target Resonator gains +4/+4. So she's super good, just in general. Limited, she's a bomb, because you get to be like, hey, I'm here doing things, and then I make my dude big.
Yep.
And any kind of weird aggro deck in New Frontiers, I think she's going to be really good into.
Yeah, because it's just basically mind tricks with the opponent. Like, which dude do you want to die if you try to block with this card on the field? Mm-hmm. It's just a constant reminder that, hey, I can outwin the combat. The next one, another 3 Beast Warrior, Mulmi. 2 green, 7/5. Whenever this card attacks, you gain 500 life.
Awesome.
Really good. Especially limited. Like, you swing, I gain 1/8 of my total life total. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
And maybe again.
And if you have that little conference card, he gets +4/+4, so he doesn't die.
Yeah.
This card's awesome.
This card's really good.
Next up is the 3 Beast Warrior Tiger Me. She's 3 green for an 8/8 Mimi Tribe Beast. Enters, you draw a card if you control another Mimi Tribe.
It's good.
Rune 5, enter, search your deck for up to 1 card called Eagle Me and 1 card called Mole Me and put them into the field, then shuffle your deck.
Won't happen in limited, probably not at all.
Yeah.
But good in New Frontiers.
Yeah, New Frontiers, if you build around her, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And she looks angry. She's just ready to pounce and kill some things.
Oh, yeah. But 8/8 for 3 that draws you a card, potentially, sounds good.
It's fantastic. I like that card a lot.
Yep.
Next up is the black cards, or Darkness. We start with Alseed, the Harvester. 2 black and 1 for a 4/8 Spirit. Enters, put target Darkness Resonator with total cost 1 or less from your graveyard into the field. Tap, banish 2 other Resonators, destroy target Resonator.
Oof, this works.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome with Lich, for
As
sure.
an uncommon, dude, she's awesome. Limited, she's really good if you're in the full darkness, just because she can get so much stuff back for you.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you said in Lich, this card's going to be insane.
Just like the little tokens, good. Destroy that dude.
Yeah.
That's really, that's good.
Limited, she's cool. New Frontier, she's going to be a
builder.
powerhouse.
Yeah.
She's going to be a workhorse.
Next one, Believer Blind by Faith. 1 darkness, 0/4. Tap darkness, banish this card, put Darkness Resonator from your graveyard into your hand. Meh.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
I think there's better.
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't really play it unless you a filler card, pretty much.
Yeah, limited, it's just to add into your card deck, but it's not that good.
Yeah.
Next up is a Crawler Zombie. This dude looks cool.
Yeah.
He's 2 black for a 4/4 zombie. You can pay 3 black and 1, put this card from your graveyard into the field, play this ability only during your turn. Limited, that's cool.
Yeah, limited
because it gets him back, but standard, it's just not worth it.
Yeah, plus it's on your turn only, so blah. No tricks.
Yeah, definitely a limited card.
Yeah. Alright, the next one. Diablo, Sealed God of Madness. So it's 2 darkness, 3 for a 12/10. He doesn't have flying, even though he has wings. Enter. Choose a Resonator at random, then destroy all the Resonators. You can pay 600 life. This card gains Eternal until end of turn. Really good.
Yeah, I didn't give this enough credit when I first saw it, and I got this dude in pre-release. He's insane.
Yeah.
Like, he does so much work for you. I don't know, because he can block literally everything, because he's got pay 6 life, gain Eternal.
Yeah.
So even if you just do the first ability and get done with that, you're like, cool, block your thing, because I can.
Yeah.
And he's 12, so he kills all the J's practically.
And if you get lucky, you have one dude on your side saved, and then him, because you pay 600 no matter what. And then you have a board and they don't.
Yeah, this dude's good. Definitely going to be used in like standard, some kind of weird deck.
Yeah.
Limited, he's a bomb.
He is.
He's a bomb in limited. Next up is Diabolos' Kin. Black and 1 for 6/5 demon. Rune 2, enter. Target resonate against -3/-3 until end of turn. I like this dude.
Not too bad. Limited for sure if you can get the runes.
Yeah.
It's a 6/5 for 2 anyway, so that's good.
Yeah, he's okay. Yeah. Standard, I don't think... He doesn't beat out a contract demon, but he's okay in limited.
Yeah. Alright, the next one. Fallen Angel of Madness. Super cute art. 1 darkness, 3. It's 11/9. Flying. Enter. You lose 400 life. Limited for sure. I would lose 400 life for her.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And she has flying, so have fun with that.
Yeah, card's really good in limited.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see it being in standard, but limited, it's a bomb.
Yeah.
Next up is Fallen Angel of the Ritual. 1 black and 3/3 for a Fallen Angel. This card gains +4/+2 and gains flying as long as you control 4 or more Darkness Magic Stones.
That's not too bad.
I like this card a lot.
Yeah.
It's a 6/5 for 1 mana with flying. Bet.
Yeah. It's kind of one of the more powerful of this rotation of this card.
Yeah, I definitely think it's like one of the top 2 of the 1-drops.
Yep.
I like it a lot.
Next one. Fall into Madness. 1 darkness, 1 quick cast. Target J Resonator gains +6 and -6 until end of turn. If this card was awakened, it gains +10, -10 instead. So for 5 mana, you can kill a J.
Neat.
And it's quick cast.
I like it just because it's quick cast.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this card would be that good.
And then, of course, if you have bigger dudes like the other dudes, then you're swinging in for a lot of damage. So, yeah, it's cute. It's a cute combat trick.
Yeah, it's combat trick. Definitely limited goodness.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be standard okay or not, because I think it's better.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Next up is Freed from the Altar. That picture looks angry.
Yeah, that picture is amazing.
Black and 1 for Divinity 1 Chant Rune. You may pay 1 less to play this from a rune area. Search your deck for Darkness Resonator, reveal it, put it in your hand. Then shuffle your deck, you lose 400 life.
This card is brilliant, and it's amazing, and it's beautiful. Just any adjective or pronoun or whatever you can do. Play this card as much as possible.
Yeah, 1 mana, go search your deck for Darkness Resonator, put it in your hand. Pay 4 life? Okay.
Be like, oh, you don't have anything to do turn 1? Cool, go get what you need.
And it's Divinity 1.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it so good. Because you're like, cool.
I go get a John Dark. Good, thanks. That's what it is. Pay 1, get a John Dark. Next one, Graveyard Scavenger. 2 darkness and 2. 9/7. Enter. Remove up to 2 target cards in your opponent's graveyard from the game. Then put a +1/+1 counters on the card equal to the number of cards removed this way. Jesus. That's pretty good.
So it can be an 11/9.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I like it. Definitely limited for sure.
Yeah, limited bomb. Standard, it could be used, but I kind of doubt it.
No, yeah, it costs too much.
Yeah. Next up is Harvesting Season. A black and 1, Divinity 3, Chant Rune. You may pay 1 less to play this from a rune area. Put the top 10 of your deck into your graveyard. See, I have a plan for this card already. It's kind of silly. This card's weird. I like the idea of it, and it's mostly for Reanimator. Because that's the point and purpose.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see. 1/4 of your deck just in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Done.
It's weird, but it's dangerous.
Next one. What?
Layla.
Layla? Okay, I didn't know if that was a J or an I. Layla, Maiden of the Swamps. 1 darkness, 0/2. Wizard. When this card is put in the graveyard from the field, search your Magic Stone deck for a card named Darkness Magic Stone and put it in the field. Then shuffle your Magic Stone deck.
This card's awesome.
This card's really good. It really is. It's amazing.
Let's give Darkness mana ramp, because that's what they need.
Because why not?
This card's fantastic. I don't even care, because there's other ways you can get rid of her. You can just throw her in front of a dude to be like, oh cool, maybe I get a stone.
Yep. Sack a dude, kill it. It's all good.
Dude, she's really good.
Yeah, she is.
Definitely going to be used in New Frontiers just because she gets you extra lands, which is really good.
Oh, yeah.
Next up is Laurier
See?
Dark Corpse Sorceress. Weird.
Yeah.
2 black and 1 for 4/4 wizard. Enters, put 2 1/1 darkness skeleton resonating tokens into the field.
Classic.
That's okay. I mean, it brings you extra dudes.
I don't know why it's a rare, though.
That is a rare.
That is a rare.
I don't know why it is either.
Because the other one is just 3-drop that does the same for 1 skeleton. But this is 2 skeletons. Laurier's equipment. 2 darkness, 6/6. Enter. Remove 2 target resonators in your graveyard from the game. If you do, put 2 +1/+1 counters on this card. So it's an 8/8. Whenever this card attacks, you may remove a target card in your opponent's graveyard from the game. Man, that can be really good against what's his face? Gil?
Yeah. This card's wild.
Yeah.
I could definitely see this being like a sideboard card for sure, just because it does some silly stuff. But I don't really know. I kind of like it.
Yeah, I'd say sideboard builder.
Yeah, sideboard mostly. Limited, it's really good, but sideboard mostly.
2 mana at 8/8, it's not too bad.
Next up is Mana Transmuter, a black and 2 for a 6/7 vampire. Pay 3 life, add 1 of any color. Pay this ability only once per turn. This card's awesome.
I like it.
I'll pay 3 mana to get a mana of any color just so I can play all the colors.
Yeah, and the stats are great. It's a 6/7 for 3. Like all these other ones are like 2/2s or 4/4s. Like...
Yeah, I like this card. I think it'll be used. It's not going to be like super popular in limited or in standard because it costs a lot.
Yeah,
but definitely, I'm probably going to use it.
It can be cute. Yeah. Or Borozuki, Color of Gods. That's 4 darkness, 10/10. It's a wonder. All right, hold on, guys.
The text is like,
yeah. Enter. Put 2 fresh blood counters on this card. If there are 4 or more runes revealed, you put 4 of them instead. Remove a fresh blood counter from this card. Gains flying and drain till end of turn. Tap. Remove 2 fresh blood counters. Can't they just be a little old blood counters?
No.
And destroy target J/Resonator. Just straight up out the gate. This card gains +10/+10 as long as you control 10 or more magic stones.
I think this card is awesome. I argued with a guy here in locals about it because he didn't believe this card was that good. But I like this card a whole lot. For 4 mana, I get to kill your dude or gain 20 life.
Yeah.
And if you have multiple runes, you get more counters to do that with.
To kill your J-Ruler twice if need be.
Yeah, I think this card's awesome. Oh, it's a wonder too? Neat.
Yeah, it's a wonder.
Neat.
Yeah.
I think she's really good. I'll use her. I don't know. That doesn't really make it good. Just know that.
Especially since it's 4 darkness.
But limited, she's a great bomb. In standard, she could be used in the right kind of darkness deck. But
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see.
We will see for sure.
Next up is Perfect Matrix. 2 black and 4 for Divinity 2. You may pay 2 less to play this if your J-Ruler is Lich. Remove target resonator from the game, look at your opponent's hand, and choose a card that shares an attribute with that removed card. They remove that card from the game. So for 4 mana, you get rid of a card in their play and a card in their hand.
It's kind of good. I know there's a lot of crap talked about this card. It's okay.
I kind of think it's worth it.
A little bit. What was Lich's?
Other one is Great Pact.
Oof. That one kind of wins over this one. But you can put this in the main board and kind of do some weird tricks. I would not play it in limited, though, for 6 mana. It's kind of gross. It's kind of bad.
Yeah, but if you have to, you have to.
Yeah, if you have to kill a dude, you kill a dude, and you remove a card. We'll see. Let's play with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Next, Puppeteer. 2 darkness and 3 chant. Put target resonator from a graveyard onto the field under your control. Done. Thank you.
I'll play Reanimator. Great.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Limited, it's really cool because you get your big dude back because you only have a couple big dudes.
And it's from a graveyard. So in theirs or yours.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
That card's a lot better than I even saw.
Hey, let me discard your big dude. Turn 5. It's mine. Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely going to see some play somewhere.
It's a common. Enjoy that.
Next up is Roar of Diabolos. 2 black and 1 quick cast Divinity Chant Rune. Artwork is angry.
Yep.
You may pay 1 black less to play this card from a rune area. Play this card only if you control a demon. Destroy target J/Resonator. Its controller discards a card at random.
Only if you control a demon. So limited, probably hands off completely.
Yeah. New Frontiers, where you get to actually stack your deck with demons, like Contract Demon and Diabolos and all those. This card's really good.
Yeah.
Because you're like, turn 2, kill that dude, discard a card at random.
This is literally a better Lich's Master Rune. What's going on?
Yeah.
This is twice as when we had a crappy card, and then right after is the same better card for less mana.
Yeah.
Next, Sacrificial Altar. 1 Darkness, 1 addition. Banish a Resonator, put an offering counter on this card. Banish this card, search your deck for a Resonator with total cost X or less equal to the field, into the field where X is the number of offering counters that were on this card, then shuffle your deck.
This card is awesome.
Super good.
Dude, I can't tell you how much and how excited I am to play this card. Because you get to do so much stuff with this.
Yep.
Because it doesn't care when the dude dies. Their turn, your turn. I don't care.
And it doesn't care what kind of Resonator, so it can be a token if you want.
I mean, you can't... Luckily, this game doesn't allow you to block and sacrifice and do silly things.
Otherwise, yeah.
This card would be insane, but... If they're just like, kill that dude, you're like, cool, sacrifice him. Put him over here. He's already going to die, so I don't care.
Yeah, are you going to waste your turn attacking my dudes that are tapped? Go ahead, because then I'll just sack it.
Yeah, thanks. Okay. This card's awesome, because it gets anything. Doesn't care. Doesn't care.
I agree. I really like this card a lot.
Definitely going to be... It's definitely usable in Limited, because it gets you whatever you want. And in Standard, it could be used, but it's not going to be like... It's not going to be a 4 of in Standard. Like, it's not that good. But it's pretty strong.
Yeah, it really is.
That is it for the Darkness cards, guys. The set looks so much fun. Oh my god, some of the cards are wild. Some of them I don't know where they're going to be.
Yep.
We're all going to find out together. But thank you guys for joining us for the set review. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know down in the comments below, and we will see y'all again later. Goodbye. Also, guys, just remind y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to keep up to date on all our future content, make sure you click that bell. It'll give you all the notifications you need.
With that, we'd like to go ahead and give a big thank you to all our fans that support us through the year, and especially our Patreon support people. We do like to give a shout out to our Mythic and Above supporters, and that would be Dwayne Higgs. Thank you very much. We love you.